Yo, what's going on, guys? My name's Kakeiso, and today I'm with TGN.TV bringing you another World of Warcraft video. Yes, another World of Warcraft video. What you guys are seeing is me on my Mage. I think it's like level 18. I'm not quite sure, but I do know it's a lower level Mage. It's under 20, somewhere around there. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to go over some of the stuff that I thought about Mages, some stuff that I wanted, just anything about Mages in particular, going over my opinion on them. As you can see, hitting level 10, I did spec into Arcane. The reason for this being is because at lower level, I find Arcane to be one of the best specs for burst damage. You will see with Arcane Barrage, like that's all you get at lower level at Arcane, and Arcane Missiles, my mistake. You get Arcane Missiles too. But with these two spells, it's low on mana. Not to mention, I mean, under 15, you get a 100% increased mana regen or something like that. I don't know, but your mana regen is like off the fucking wall. Besides that, you got these two spells that are an insane amount of damage. Like, it's crit after crit after crit with this fucking spec. It's insane. And your arcane missiles are always up all the time. It's incredibly awesome to play a mage like this. So yeah, the one thing I like about Arcane is the crits, the crits, the crits. That's pretty much it. And that's why you do it at lower level. Fire is, in my opinion, unacceptable at lower level, especially for even in PvE and PvP. I mean, maybe at level 20, fire will be acceptable, or 25 in my opinion. But when you're starting, like hitting level 10, I would not go fire. You're a squishy little fucker, and you want to take something. You want to take something up that has, Pyre Blast, which is like over 3-second cast time to cast. Waste of time, you'll probably get killed, and who knows what will happen next. You'll drop your pants and start mooning everybody in Stormwind. Who knows, right? You better be fucking lucky to have something happen to you. Moving on to Frost. Frost, I mean, it is viable. If you have binding accounts, it is viable, I guess you could say. But with Frost, you don't really get much utility until like the 25 range as well, or 20 range. Once you get Cone of Cold, which I think is like level 18, and then you can spec into freezing enemies with Cone of Cold, that's when I would do it. I wouldn't do it right then, but I mean, level 20, definitely minimum for Frost. I respect Frost at level 28, I think, when I got Ice Lance. And let me tell you, that's some freaky shit. Ice Lance, especially if you spec into Fingers of Frost, it kicks ass. Like, I mean, you get 500 crits with Ice Lance, and I only got my chest BOA, my shoulder BOA, and my staff BOA. I don't have the back piece, I don't have the head piece, I don't know where the fuck my trinkets are. They're not on my mage, but that's, I mean, with 3 BOAs and I can do 500 crits with Ice Lance, that's pretty good in my books. I was looking into some leveling specs, and I found fire to be, I was heard, it was pretty good. Like I said, I wouldn't really expect to be in a fire spec at a level 20. I would wait until 30 or 40 maybe, until I can cast Scorch while moving. That way I have a little bit more mobility with fire. It's not the mobility, but it's also my cast times. I mean, starting off, that's what I hate about leveling, is that starting off with fire and frost, there's not much there. But it's down the trees that actually matter. I mean, beginning, sure, it's a good kickoff, but once you get into the second tier or the third tier, that's when the goodies start coming in. That's when you get your goodie bag with all your lollipops and shit like that. With fire, it's just, you don't get much at the very beginning. I'd rather go Arcane Barrage and start getting 100 crits, instant cast, low cooldown, low mana, and I can get Arcane Missiles proc with it. And you get your counterspell benefits, you can get your blink benefits out of Arcane. Like, I went Arcane pretty far, and it was awesome. Mages are definitely one of my favorite classes. Getting 500 crits with Ice Lance is bonus with Fingers of Frost. No one can complain with that. So what you guys are seeing right now is me being in a Warsong Gulch, one of my favorite maps in Cataclysm, in World of Warcraft, I should say. Cataclysm is just a stupid shit ass expansion that came out that I would probably kill if it was a person. Anyways, besides that, I got sapped, and sapped over and over and over again. It was incredible. And sometimes usually ended up dying after the sap, but there was a lot of rogues in here and just pissed me the fuck off. And as you can see, fucking rogues. See, I'll go ahead and be like, yo, rogues are overpowered because they can sap and one-shot me and blah 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 blah. I saw a hunter in the battlegrounds with 1k health. Level 14 hunter with 1k health. Believe it or not, yes. If you were watching this video, 1000 health hunter, you are insanely good. I will admit that you are good. Besides the fact that you probably kicked my ass and camped our graveyard, some people would be like, oh, you don't have any skill because blah 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 blah, you can kick my ass. Blizzard even stated, we understand, we hear your feedback that lower level battlegrounds are a little bit unbalanced, are a little bit, you know, peculiar, stuff like that. Shit's going down in there. Hunters are kicking ass, mages are kicking ass, rogues are kicking ass, priests are overpowered with the bubbles. I mean, there's a whole lot of dilemmas going on. And Blizzard pretty much said, fuck you guys. We don't really care about that kind of stuff. We're not really focused. We don't want to focus our time on that. We want to focus it towards the 85 community. And you know what? I agree with them 100%. Would you really waste your time helping out some newbies and balancing out a battlegrounds? They said it was complicated and tough, and I agree, because you know what? Cataclysm fucked it up for them. If they hadn't had some stupid ass talent tree crap going on in there, mixing it all up and screwing it up for them, sure, it wouldn't probably be that hard for them to fix this. But they did it anyways, and now they're pretty much saying, you know what, we're just gonna leave the mess there. That's why I don't really like doing lower level battlegrounds unless I'm like a warrior, paladin, something like that. Going in there as a mage, especially with no ice barrier, you got a big X on your back, or in this case, you probably have a hunter's mark over your head. I must say, overall, leveling a mage, it's fun, it's great, it's easy to level, great survivability. I've always wanted to make a mage in my 4 years I've been playing World of Warcraft, and I never really got to it, and I finally broke my stopping point at 18. I'm level 31 now. I'm happy to be here. So the music that you hear in the background of my video is created by Freeze. You can check out his stuff with the link in the description below. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I know it's a lot of rambling shit going on, but I'm glad you guys are listening to this. Stay tuned for some new stuff that I come across as I'm leveling, and hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, peace.